Hi there, this is Meg and I'm here in my homeland, South Australia, bringing some yoga for you. So let's begin standing in mountain pose and connecting in with our breath, our prana and life force. So feet underneath the hips, lift the toes and separate them and then place them down. Soften through the knees and then straighten the legs but take the knees off lock. Thighs strong. Pelvis, bring your pelvis into neutral. So if you like, you can arch your back and then tuck your pelvis under and then come into the center line. Lift up through the spine, feel yourself growing taller. Shoulders rolled back. Crown of the head the tallest point. Chin parallel to the earth. Taking a deep breath here. Lovely inhalation. And as you breathe out, engaging your core muscles, so your lower abdominals and your pelvic floor muscles coming on lightly. And this action engages your lower back muscles. So standing here in mountain pose, let's take 7 slow deep breaths. Beautiful. And then turn your palms to face the front. Feel that gesture of openness. Palms face the sky. Setting your sankalpa, your intention for the session. And then draw the hands together at the heart center, Anjali Mudra, praying hands. Offering a dedication for your practice. Dedicating your practice to someone or somewhere. Releasing the hands down, drawing the circle round. Inhale. And then exhale, coming into a really gentle forward fold. Reach towards the earth. Shake the head side to side, loosen off through the shoulders. Bend those knees and roll on up to standing. Reach for the sky, open out. Inhale and then exhale, praying hands back down through the center line to the earth. Inhale, bend those knees, tummy muscles engaged as you reach up. Exhale, praying hands down the center line. Touch the earth if you can. Inhale, reach on up to standing. Opening out and then back to center. Okay. Let's give ourselves a little bit of energy activation now. So some shaking out through the hands. Loosen off through the wrists. Shake from one side to the other. And then come back to center. Allow the elbows to come into play. And then the shoulders. Just being careful here, not straining or overdoing it. All right, and then let's shake the body. Let everything be loose. Get the wriggles and the jiggles. Okay, and then come down towards your feet and shake one foot. And then shake through the knee. And then let's swap sides. Nice and strong on your supporting leg. Shake through the foot. And then the knee. And then let's swap sides again. This time we're going to shake through the hip. So really feel up through the leg and through the hip. Move in a way that suits you and feels good. Okay, so I can feel on this side my knee's a little bit tender, so I just take it a bit more easy and adjust so that it feels good. Always listen to your body. Okay, so we've done some shaking and activating. You might feel tingling through the hands and a little bit lighter in your energetics. And then we're going to warm up through the shoulder girdle a bit more with some shoulder rolls. And you can close your eyes if you like. Really feel into your body. Feel how releasing through the shoulders feels so nice. And then when you're ready, and if you like, bringing in the elbows, drawing circles back. And if your shoulder girdle allows, some full circles with the arms. As you're doing this, you've really got a little bit of awareness there at your core. So your abdominals are drawing gently towards your spine. All right, let's pause and reverse. So circles to the front, bit of overarm. And then elbows, commando crawling. And then coming back to shoulders. Okay, and now with our feet about under the shoulders, we're going to go into some gentle twists, activating the spine. Looking around the corner as you move, allowing that rotation to travel up through the neck. And then if it's comfortable, raising the opposite heel and taking the weight onto that front foot. Front arm travels up towards the shoulder. Taking long, deep breaths. And then unwinding, lowering the arms. Okay, now for the legs, we're just going to warm up a little with some kicking up behind. So we're activating through the quads. And then lifting up in front, and we can touch opposite hand to knee, a little bit of cross patterning, helping our connections right to left hemisphere within our brain. Also activating through the hips a bit more. Okay, and letting that go. Maybe some circles through the hips now. Allowing the knees to be soft. Closing down the eyes and really feeling into the body. And then pause and reverse. Drawing those abdominal muscles on, protecting the lower back. Perhaps breathing in for half of the circle and exhaling for the other half. Okay, and come back to center. Stand in mountain pose again, using those cues. Insteps parallel, feet under hips, knees off lock, thighs strong, pelvis in neutral, raising up through the spine. Roll your shoulders back. Raise up through the crown, chin parallel to the earth. And affirming and feeling through your body, I am strong like a mountain. Bringing praying hands to the heart center. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, taking the hands towards your base. Inhale, draw the circle round. Exhale, release and soften through the knees. Inhale, circle round. Exhale, release, and really slow movements, flowing. Deep in breath. You can look up a little if you like. Exhale. Relax those shoulders. This time, praying hands down the center line as you move yourself into a forward fold. Bend those knees, roll on up to standing. Abs are engaged as you lift up, opening out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up. Opening out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Coming forward, and this time resting in the forward fold. Give your head a shake from side to side, and then nod your head. Shake through the shoulders, give them a little wiggle. If your hands don't touch the ground, just rest them on your shins or let them hang free. And then shoulders come back to stillness, and we're going to just sway the hips from side to side. And then coming back to stillness, touching the hands towards the earth, bending the knees as much as you need to make that happen. And we're going to take some of the weight onto the hands and move into a squat. And then weight back onto the hands, pressing up into a forward fold. Head down, hips up. Inhale, squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, moving into that squat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, squat, and this time just pausing in the squat. And if you're comfortable to, lifting the hands off the earth. If you need one to rest on, then allow that. Exhale, hands towards the earth. Inhale. And breathing out. And once more. Exhale, release. Hands to the earth, body to thighs. Head rests down. Press down through the hands, push the hips up to the sky, heels to the ground. Clasping opposite hands to elbow. Ragdoll. Back to center. Bend those knees, tummy muscles on as you come up to standing. Lift up for the sky. And then let's finish with praying hands at the heart center. Relax the hands down. Let's open out now. Wide-legged pose. Okay, come up to star pose. Inhale. Just feel into this posture. Core is engaged. Inhale, and then as you breathe out, turn the palms to face the sky. Inhale, come on up. And then exhale to the heart. Turn the feet out 45 degrees. Just dig myself a little spot for my foot. And then coming into a goddess squat. So sitting yourself down and then coming up. Let's just warm up through the inner thighs with a few of these. Then turn your feet to the front. So feet are facing the long edge of your mat. And then we're just going to do some light lunges to either side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. And breathing out. Hands are just resting there, they're not pressing down. Now if your body and your knees are comfortable here, just keep this going. If you'd like to take it further, on your next exhale, take the hands to the earth and come into a full low lunge squat. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. in whichever variation is good for your body today. Inhale to the center, and last one to the side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, turn those feet out. Breathing in, draw the circle round, praying hands above, and exhale, let's come back to that goddess squat. And now let's do a heaven and earth stretch with the arms. Breathing in, one arm up, one arm down. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the heart. Now if you need to, as your hand raises up, you can straighten your legs. And then as your hands come back together, you can lower into the squat, so pulse. Or if you want to build some heat and your thighs are feeling good, you can stay low. Inhale as your hands go further apart from one another. Heaven and earth. Exhale, coming back towards the heart. And pausing at the heart now. Reaching up with the body, straightening the legs. Taking a breath here. Turn the feet towards the front, long edge of your mat. Inhale, circle round. Exhale, forward fold, hands down the center line, nice straight back. Fingertips onto the earth. Just feeling into that stretch with a nice tabletop straight back. And then taking one hand to the center, turning your body from the base of the spine, gently rotating to the side. Either take hand to hip, or if you're comfortable, hand to sky. Heaven and earth twist. Looking to the horizon if your neck is a little bit tender, or the sky if you're comfortable too. Couple of deep breaths here. And then on your next exhale, coming back. Inhale, lifting to the other side, turning from the base of the spine, really feeling that rotation. Hand to hip if you're comfortable, or hand to sky if that's good for you. Remember, you can look to the horizon or the sky. Couple of breaths here. And exhale, coming back to center. Let's take ourselves over to a low lunge or a half lunge. Options. And then raising hand up to be parallel with your leg or the earth. And then lowering down on the exhale. Pressing down into the hands to help protect your knee as you come up through the center and over to the other side. Hand up and arm parallel to the earth. Taking a breath here. Core is engaged. And then exhale, coming down. Inhale to center. And sinking into that forward fold a little more now. So taking the feet a couple of little steps wider if you want. Inhale, stretch out through the spine. Exhale, just bend those elbows. Rest your head towards the earth. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Let's walk the feet back in under the hips. Take the hands off the earth, maybe pulse through the fingers a little bit. And then bend those knees, engage your core muscles as you roll up to standing. Reach for the sky. Open out and praying hands back to the heart center.